have a guest this week who has been red hot with his footy plays, but he's also been on fire with his college basketball picks. You might know my guest from Hammered On or from the Pat McAfee Show, but he is the sharpest in the room and the most bearded. You might have guessed it, it's my boy, Gump. I've heard Pat call you like his footy sharp. Is that yours? Would you consider that your favorite sport to cap, to play? Like, why do you love footy?
All of the above. So where I grew up on the West Coast, it's not like the East Coast of Canada where you're born with a hockey stick in your hand. My dad started coaching my brother at soccer when he was 6. So I was 4 years old when I started playing soccer. And everybody it was hockey night in Canada, everybody would watch. But for me, it was soccer Saturday. So Saturday mornings, you'd go play soccer, come home, watch the game. It's just something that I've always been able to watch, no matter where I worked or what hours I worked.
So anything you're looking at early?
I'm with you on LSU and UNC. I'll probably just take a money line now. Oregon State catching points against Tennessee it was plus 8.5 it opened at. I think it's already at plus 7.5. That Oregon State team is a wagon right now. I love getting points there. And also Ohio catching 8 as well. I like that too.
I think I have Oregon State actually beating Tennessee there. So I like the points, obviously, because I think they might even win outright. I feel like Tennessee has been rather, I don't want to say fraudulent, because look, they've been good, but they are nowhere near the Tennessee team that everyone was talking about in the beginning of the season, in my opinion. Who is or what you would consider your Cinderella team?
I got a few here, and it is a Cinderella, and it's who I have taken it all. I think they're plus 3,500 to win it all right now at FanDuel. I love Texas. I absolutely love Texas right now. They can shoot. They got big men. And most importantly, their guards all shoot over 80% on their free throws, which is going to be huge in this tournament. It always happens. So I love Texas to win it all in this thing. Also, I want to throw Georgia Tech in there. I feel like that team has caught lightning in a bottle, if any team this year has. They are so, I don't want to keep using the word gritty, but they grind, they're gritty, they're grimy, and they get it done like any way they possibly can. So I believe they were like plus 20,000 to win it all at one point. Yeah, what they did to FSU the other night, I never seen anything like. FSU turned the ball over 27 times. And Georgia Tech, talk about spreads, opening spreads. They're catching 2 in the first game as well. I
see them advancing and just they're the one that I'm very scared to ever pick against.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the top seed to be knocked off first?
Man, I'd say Gonzaga again. It just feels
right.
I don't see Illinois. That's a hard side they're on as well. Like you have WVU, who I think could make the Final Four, Oklahoma State, who I have making the Final Four, and Illinois who could very well win this whole thing. Like those teams are battle tested. Oklahoma State, WVU, all those teams. Anyone in the Big Ten too. Iowa. I like Iowa to make a run. A lot of people aren't high on them, but I could see them making the Final Four on their side.
As long as Luka doesn't go down, I think that's not a bad bet. Thank you for breaking down some bracketology with me. So we know that you are high on Texas. We are both low on Gonzaga. And thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it.
That was awesome, Megan. I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
All right, y'all. That's all I got for this week. Hopefully you got a little bit of insight from me and Gump. You know that Gump has the Texas Longhorns hooking them all the way to the final, and I have the Fighting Illini. If you agree, don't agree, just drop your predictions below. And as always, let's make some money.